According to Google Maps, a trip from Washington, D.C. to Pittsburgh can be anywhere from a 1-hour flight or a 76-hour walk. However, for Steelers safety Sean Davis, his journey was 15 years in the making. Here's more in this week's Locker Room Look Back.
He rolls out of the pocket, throws it against his body, and the pass is intercepted. Playing center field was Sean Davis.
For Steelers safety Sean Davis, this moment was the culmination of a journey that began at the age of 7. It was then that the Washington, D.C. native first developed an attraction to the game.
My father told me I used to just stand outside and just, instead of we had a playground in my backyard, instead of, swinging or going down the slide, he said I just used to just always stare and just look at them, just look at the kids, just play sports, play, baseball, and football. So I think that's kind of where it started for real. I just wanted to be out there with everybody else.
Davis got his chance to participate in those sports, but academics were another matter. His parents placed an emphasis on getting a good education, and due to what they felt were limited opportunities in his area, he was homeschooled until high school. That's when Davis was enrolled here at the Murray School, a place that was vastly different from anything he'd ever known.
I think Murray, when you think of schools like that, it's kind of like the Ivies of high school. You know what I'm saying? So President Obama kids went to the school right next to mine, same conference, a rival school. So a lot of kids don't really go there for sports. So I kind of didn't have a say in that, so I kind of just made the best of it.
Davis admits it was an adjustment getting used to life at the Murray School, but while his new high school opened up a world of new opportunities, its reputation made it much more difficult for the one he truly wanted.
Football-wise, I think it might have hurt me a little bit, just because, when it was time for me to go to camps, my sophomore, junior year, everyone, all the coaches, all the schools would be like, you're killing it on tape, but look at your competition, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew I could play, at the next level. And to me, it was frustrating a little bit, but then I saw that as motivation, man. Like, I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm not gonna let you tell me what I can and can't do. So I kind of took that as motivation to okay, you're not gonna give me the offer based off my tape. I'm gonna go to your camp, go against your best kids that you got, and and do what I do.
What Davis did was excel at 4 sports during his time at Murray. In addition to football, there was wrestling, track and field, and baseball. Eventually, the offers he wanted poured in, and he pounced on the opportunity to attend the hometown University of Maryland. He led the nation in forced fumbles and was an all-Big Ten selection as a senior in 2015. The following spring, the Steelers called his name as a second-round draft choice. To Davis, that meant reaching the pinnacle of his profession like so many of his high school peers. And while the route may have been different, he's proud to have done the same.
They do different things, man. They're decision makers. They're big time people there. So that's one thing that I'm grateful for, because you really don't get that from where I'm from. My school produced a lot of successful people, man. I just found a different path, man. They wear suits and ties every day. I wear cleats.
Now at this point of his career, Davis has dedicated over 15 years of his life to football, but has no plans of stopping anytime soon.
I'm kind of a goal-oriented guy. As long as I put the work in and don't cheat the process, and if I hit any circumstance or any obstacles, I don't really trip, I don't sweat about it. I just got to find a way to get it done.
Davis admits that he liked baseball nearly as much as he loved football in high school, and his eyes lit up when talking about being in the outfield tracking down fly balls. But with a laugh, he followed with, "At the plate, I couldn't hit anything but a fastball." Now the second-year pro hits anything not wearing black and gold in the defensive secondary for the Steelers.